in a spark. It was a jagged red tooth that bit through the dark. She didn't ask why and she didn't ask how. She just fed at the wood and she made the first vow. From the deep, from the bone, from the heart of the stone. Keep the flame, hold the light through the long every night. Rise, iron children. From the first fire burns to the marrow of the mountain where the great wheel turns. We are the heat that the winter forgot, the metal that stayed when the timber was rot. Carry the anvil, carry the blade, to stand in the glory that our mothers have made. We are the breath in the lungs of the storm. The iron was cold, but the children awoke. They tried to bury the flame in the silt, tied all the houses that the iron had built. They spoke of a ghost and they spoke of a ghost until there were nothing but shadows at most. But the motherline remembers the weight of the tool, allow all the hammer, the ancient forge rule. We don't look behind at the ash on the floor. We are the ones kicking open the door. Blood of the mother and of the son. The work of the iron has only begun. Rise with me, rise with me, higher. Rise, thy children. Of the first fire burns to the marrow of the mountain where the great wheel turns. We are the heat that the winter forgot, the metal that stayed when the timber was rot. Carry the anvil, carry the blade, stand in the glory of the mothers have made. We are the breath in the lungs of the storm. The iron was cold, but the children awoke. Fire never dies. It just waits for the iron to wake. Turned away. She reached through the shadow, she reached through the dread, and pulled the first ember from the riverbed. It wasn't a gift and it wasn't a spark. It was a jagged red tooth that bit through the dark. She didn't ask why and she didn't ask how. She just fed at the wood and she made the first vow. From the bone, from the heart of the stone. Keep the flame, hold the light through the long heavy night. Rise, iron children, for the first fire burns through the marrow of the mountain where the great wheel turns. We are the heat if the winter forgot, the metal that stayed when the timber was rot. Carry the anvil, carry the blade, stand in the glory that our mothers have made. We are the breath in the lungs in the storm. The iron was cold, but the children are cold. They tried to bury the flame in the silt, to hide all the houses that the iron earth built. They spoke of a ghost and they spoke of a ghost, until there was nothing but shadows at the most. The motherline remembers the weight of the tool, the law of the hammer, the ancient forge rule. We don't look behind at the ash on the floor. We are the ones kicking open the door. Blood of the mother and of the son, the work of the iron has only begun. Rise with me, rise with me, rise, and children, for the first fire burns through the marrow of the mountain where the great wheel done. We are the heat that the winter forgot, the metal that stayed when the timber was rocked. Carry the anvil, carry the blade, stand in the glory that our mothers have made. We are the breath in the lungs of the tomb. Giant was foolish, but the children awoke. Never died. Just wait for the iron to wake. Through the dread and pulled the first ember from the riverbed. It wasn't a gift, it wasn't a spark. It was a jagged red tooth that bit through the dark. She didn't ask why, she didn't ask how. She just threaded the wood and she made the first vow. From the heat, from the bone, from the heart of the stone. Keep the flame, mold the light through the long heavy night. Rise like children, for the first fire burn to the marrow of the mountain where the great wheel turned. We are the heat that the winter forgot, the metal that stayed when the timber was rock. Carry the anvil, carry the blade, stand in the glory that our mothers have made. We are the breath in the lungs of the storm, the william of the cold. But the children of a they tried to bury the flame in the silt, to hide all the houses that the iron had built. They spoke of a ghost and they spoke of a ghost, until there was nothing but shadows at most. But the motherline remembers the weight of the tool, the law of the hammer, the ancient forge rule. You don't look behind at the ash on the floor. We are the ones kicking open the door. Blood of the mother and of the son, the work of the iron is only begun. Rise with would go, but the children are. Just wait for the iron to and pulled the first ember from the riverbed. It wasn't a tip and it wasn't a spark. It was a jagged red tooth that bit through the dark. She didn't ask why and she didn't ask how. She just fed up the wood and she made the first vow. From the boat, from the heart of the stone, the flame moved the light through the long heavy night. Rise, iron children, for the first fire burns to the marrow of the mountain where the great wheel turns. We are the heat that the winter forgot, and it was a stage when the timber was rot. Carry the anvil, carry the blade, we'll stand in the glory that our mothers have made. We are the breath in the lungs of the storm. The iron was cold, but the children know. They tried to bury the flame in the silt, died all out with the iron at the belt. They spoke of a ghost and they spoke of a ghost, until there was nothing but shadows at the most. But the motherline remembers the weight of the tool, the law of the hammer, the ancient forge rule. We don't look behind at the ash on the floor. We are the ones we can open the door. Of the motherhood and of the sonhood, the work of the iron has only begun. Rise with me, rise with me. Rise, my children, for the first fire burns to the marrow of the mountains where the great wheel turns. We are the heat that the winter forgot, the metal that stayed when the timber was rot. Carry the anvil, carry the blade, we'll stand in the glory that our mothers have made. We are the breath of the lungs of the storm. The iron was cold, but the children are fire, fire, never dies. It just waits for the iron to breathe. heavy night. Rise, now you children, for the first fire burns to the marrow of the mountain where the great wheel turns. We are the heat and the wind of forgot, the metal that stayed when the timber was rot. Carry the anvil, carry the blade, we'll stand in the glory that our mothers have made. We are the breath in the lungs of the storm, the ironwood food. Put the children on. They tried to bury the flame in the silt, tied out the houses that the iron had built. They spoke of a ghost and they spoke of a ghost, until there were nothing but shadows at the most. Remember the weight of the tool, the law of the hammer, the ancient court rule. We don't look behind at the edge on the floor. We are the ones kicking open the door. The mother and of the son, the work of the iron may be good. Rise with me, rise with me. Rise, iron children, to the first fire burns, to the marrow of the mountain where the great wheels turn. We are the heat that the winter forgot, the metal that stayed when the timber was rot. Carry the anvil, carry the blade, stand in the glory that our mothers have made. We are the breath in the lungs of the storm, the ironwood gold. But the children know. Never die. Just wait for the iron wheel. And pulled first ember from the riverbed. It wasn't a gift and it wasn't a spark. It was a jagged red that bit through the dark. We didn't ask why and she didn't ask how. She just lived in the woods. She made the first vow. From the cave, from the bone, from the heart of the stone. With the flame or the light through the long heavy night. Rise, tell your children, for the first fire burn to the marrow of the mountain where the great wheel turned. We are the heat and the winter forgot, the metal that stayed when the timber was rot. Carry the anvil, carry the blade, we'll stand in the glory that our mothers have made. We are the breath in the lungs of the storm, the iron was the children are. They tried to bury the flame in the silt, tied all the houses with the iron and the built. They spoke of a ghost, yeah, they spoke of a ghost, until there were nothing but shadows at the most. But The motherland remembers the weight of the tool. The law of the hammer, the ancient forge rule. Yet don't look behind at the ash on the floor. We are the ones you can open the door. Blood of the mother, hand of the son, the work of the iron, heavenly vision. Rise with me, rise with me, rise, iron children. So the first fire burn, to the marrow of the mountain where the great wheel turn. We are the heat that the winter forgot. Metal that stayed when the timber was rot. Carry the anvil, carry the blade. Stand in the glory that our mothers have made. We are the breath in the lungs of the storm. The iron was old, but the children are warm. Just wait for the iron to win.